Selamat malam, wahai penonton saya, penonton Asanagi Yuuri. Selamat malam semuanya, kembali lagi bersama saya di ASPOOKYUURI, part yang kedua dari sesi reaction video horor tentunya. Ih atut, ih kamu takut kenapa emang ya? Bentar ya. Message, oke. Malam masa malam Yoni. Gimana kabar ya Yoni? Kamu udah makan malam belum? Kalau belum makan malam, jangan lupa makan malam ya. Dimakan. Jangan sampai kamu skip makan, oke? Okay? Halo Michelle, halo Mika, Michelle, Mika. Ih, kamu nggak ketemu ya? Kamu dari kemarin nggak kelihatan ya di stream saya. Gimana kabar kamu, Mikaela? Gimana kabar kamu, Michelle, Michelle? No, not Michelle. Michaela. Yes. Baik, udah masa udah saya belum. Tapi terakhir saya maam tadi jam 2-an. Jadi jujur aja belum terlalu lapar ya. Baik, Asa gimana? Saya baik-baik aja. Oke. Buat sekali lagi welcome Mikaela Meka di ASPOOKYUURI. Season kedua. Ya season kedua sih, part 2. Dimana kita bakal bikin atau reaction atau reacting video horor gitu. Selesai itu namamu ya Meka, ya Mecha. Alright, ya. Jadi kemarin kalau kita lihat kemarin udah 2 hari kita streaming atau ya stream soal ini. Soal video horor yang kita reaction. Kemarin yang pertama kita reaction film short horror movie yang dari YouTube. Yang kedua hari ke-18 which is kemarin. Sekarang hari ke-19. Hari ke-18 itu kita reacting videonya Scary Combs dari Vtuber. And then hari ini kita nggak akan ngambil dari satu channel atau satu topik atau satu orang yang bikin, tapi kita nggak bakal ngambil dari beberapa video yang ada yang saya temuin ya. Jadi bakal surprise gitu ya. Kita mulai di 20:10 seperti biasa, oke? Mari kita bincang-bincang dulu soal kehidupan sepertinya. Ya, emang susah ya. Nggak apa-apa, kan bisa dipanggil saya atau baby gitu. Saya nggak tahu kenapa suara saya hari ini agak lain gitu ya. Menurut saya, entah tambah serak atau gimana. Tapi yang pasti saya udah nggak batuk. Tapi masih serak aja gitu. Kategori horor menurut Asa tuh yang gimana sih? Kalau menurut saya, kategori horor yang menurut saya adalah ambience sama lightningnya itu dapat. Kalau misalkan ambience dapat dengan lagu-lagu yang ada, itu horor. Kalau misalkan ngomongin film ya, cuma kalau ngomongin video kayak scary video atau video penampakan, perasaan yang saya dapetin pas nonton itu yang paling dapat, itu doang sih paling. Kalau dari film jujur saya nggak sebenarnya gini, kayak jump scare itu bagus, jump scare itu penting di film horor ya, penting. Tapi kalau misalkan kayak apa ya, kayak jump scare doang gitu ya, cheap jump scare, gak penting aja gitu, gak perlu banget. Kalau tipe yang silent gimana? Kalau tipe yang silent, jujur kalau misalkan silent saya jujur takut, karena yang saya takutin adalah dari film atau game di mana background musiknya itu hilang, background musiknya mati tuh, kayak shoot, gak ada apa-apa gitu. Itu menurut saya yang paling serem sih itu. Itu juga building ambience, itu building ambience yang cukup baik. Pendapat Asa tentang jump scare film yang pas ada di depan muka. Jujur kalau menurut saya udah terlalu sering. Mungkin karena saya udah sering nonton film horor dan jujur aja jarang Kalau misalkan dari film-film ya, dari statistika film yang ada, film-film yang dikagetin dengan depan muka gitu ya, itu udah banyak banget. Di game juga udah banyak banget, apalagi lagi di game. Jadi ya apa ya, ya overrated betul. Yang saya suka dari film adalah ketika kita notice notice apa kayak notice jump scare-nya, tapi jump scare-nya tuh nggak kelihatan. Harus apa ya, harus kayak misalkan kayak nonton nonton film, terus orang yang kaget, "Hah?" Terus nggak ada apa-apa. Cuma kalau misalkan kita lihat secara seksama, secara baik-baik, kalau misalkan kita pause itu, kalau misalkan kita nonton lewat Netflix atau apa, kita bisa lihat di situ ada sesuatu. Cuma karena apa ya, geser kameranya itu cepat, jadinya nggak kelihatan dan kita mikir apaan sih ini, jam scare apaan sih, nggak jelas banget, masa orang cuma kaget doang gitu. Kayak gitu ya. Alright, kita mulai ya, sudah jam 20.11 juga. Daripada saya yaping aja jelas kan. Intinya gitu Kioni. Kalau misalkan jam sekarang building atau jam sekarang nggak kelihatan, itu menurut saya lebih mengerikan jam sekarang nggak kelihatan, karena kita penasaran sama kita nggak tahu dia takut sama apa gitu. Like manusia itu takut sama hal yang nggak bisa mereka lihat atau hal yang mereka nggak tahu gitu. Oke. Kita mulai dari yang paling basic ya. Ini video dimana semua orang udah pada tahu, cuma tetap aja mengerikan kalau menurut saya. Oke, kencangan nggak suaranya? Ini kecil banget soalnya. Like beneran ini kecil banget layarnya. Kencang suaranya? Cukup? Oke.
あれは僕が大学時代にサークルに入ってたんですけど、
Ada suaranya? Ada, oke. Telat gak bang? Gak telat bang, tenang aja.
その打ち上げで
Welcome FBI.
飲み会をしたんですけど、その時にビデオ回してて、
かわいい。
その時一緒にいた磯山ってやつが急に自殺しちゃって、このビデオを持ってるとなんかみんなで話し合ってやばいんじゃないかって思って、で投稿したんですよね。まあね、磯山そうじゃないとね。磯山はもうずっとそれだもんね。ずっとこのカメラ090何赤外線いける？赤外線とかない。お前らやんや言うからだよ、本当に。本当に。もう超邪魔なリーダー。綺麗じゃん。綺麗じゃん。何が？もうかけてこい。一人あれ一人。誰かと喋ってない？
Putih banget ya. Putih banget, saking putihnya pucat warnanya.
その女の人はなんか居酒屋にいた時に映してたんですよ。なんか最初にその友達とかと話してた時に、ちょっと変な人がいるなっていうのを、一人で結構ブツブツ喋ってたりしてたから。全然知らない人？全然知らないですね。全く知らない人？全く知らない人でしたね。心当たりがない？全然ないです。
Iya, nengok deh.
じゃあ各自解散で一応。いや
Sorry.
またお前らと言ってもな、寒いもん。あらんちか。うちかよ。もういいよ。しょうがないかじゃん。しょうがない。
飲み会が終わって、まあ、各自一応もう解散みたいな感じで友達の家に行って飲み直そうってことになって駅の方に向かって、その時にビデオ回してて、そしたら映っちゃって。アラインチ行って麻雀して終わりみたいな。
もういいよ。麻雀しない。ちょっと撮ってよ。ちょっと寄ってみ。可愛い。カメラで寄られちゃいけん。じゃあ寄っちゃう。いいんじゃん、綺麗なんじゃん。まだ手振ってんだから相当呼んでるよ。でもちょっとあれそうだし。おい。やばい。
あ
大丈夫かお前。
えは
その時は全然知り合いじゃないから偶然なんか手振ってたのかなって、他の人に手振ってたのかなって思ったんですけど、あれは確実に俺らの方に振ってたんじゃないかなと。
え
おい、大丈夫かお前。
ああああOh, udah selesai. Oh, udah selesai videonya. Oke. Alright. Oh. Oh my god. Oke, kita baca chat. Oh, welcome Susan. Welcome Susan. Welcome. Selamat datang. Kamu kemana aja selama ini? Oh, kenapa kamu gak pernah datang ke stream saya lagi ya? Kok kayak tempelan tadi tuh kayak dia kan jatuhin diri ke rel kereta. Terus keretanya lewat, kira ketabrak. Cuma gini masalahnya, kalau misalnya ada orang ketabrak, orang-orang pasti notice dong. Masalahnya, yang notice cuma mereka doang. Yang lain gak ada orang yang notice gitu loh. Dan pas dilihat ternyata apa namanya perempuannya ternyata kayak telungkup di bawah keretanya gitu. Dan pas teman-temannya lagi pada sedih-sedih gitu, tiba-tiba muncul kepalanya di peron seberangnya gitu kayak ya ampun. Something kind of like that ya. Gimana menurut kalian? Apakah tadi menyeramkan? Ya yang gitu yang menyeramkan kalau menurut saya. That's scary as shit. Jam scare, makanya jam scare ya. I see. Oke, kita mulai ya. Creepy maksimal ya. Mana mukanya gitu lagi, dia kayak shoot nih, kayak model saya nih. Kayak model saya lagi ngintip kayak gini ya ampun, dia di pojokan gitu ya ampun. Serem sih ya, serem ya makanya. Alright, kita next video ya. Next video ini judulnya Top 10 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Give You the Creeps. Katanya sih gitu. Kegedean pas ini layarnya. Bentar. Bukan benar. Bentar ya. Dia tuh banyak banget variatif ya ini apa namanya. Resolusinya jadi saya atur dulu sebentar. Ini dari Nukes Top 5 ya. Jadi let's watch it. Oke.
few months ago, a woman named Rosanna bought an old apartment somewhere in France and moved in with her 2 very young children and her 13-year-old cat, Loli. But
Alright,
almost
bentar.
immediately after moving into the new place, her cat begins to act very strangely.
Yeah.
Wah, itu suara apa?
The cat, Loli, aggressively hisses and snarls at something that Rosanna can't see.
Ya,
Now,
suaranya.
Rosanna says that the cat had never done anything like
Suara
this
apa, Kak?
before
Itu
they
kayak bukan
moved.
suara kucing gak sih?
So as a single mother, Rosanna shares custody of her children with their father. So one night when the children are away at their dad's house, something happens that makes Rosanna's blood run cold.
Ya ampun, disconnected saya. Sekarang. Oh, itu suara ini, suara apa? Suara kayak, tahu nggak sih radio-radioan yang buat dimasukin kaset gitu? Ha. Dia nyala, kasetnya nggak ada, baterainya nggak ada. Aku lagi jalan berimbang sih. Sampai rumah dulu minimal, ya ampun. Sampai rumah dulu, jangan di jalan.
Even though Rosanna is completely alone, she hears her young daughter's voice calling out to her from the children's
Ya,
bedroom.
San.
The voice repeats, "Mama," over and over. But strangest of all, the voice seems to be coming from an old radio that doesn't even have batteries inside. After this absolutely terrifying experience, Rosanna decides to share her story online in search of advice. She also calls for help from a local priest. The scared mother is now desperate to try absolutely anything to get rid of the sinister entity that seems to be haunting her home. But nothing seems to help. In fact, it just gets much, much worse.
Oh, alright. Wait. No way. Mana Queennya menengok. Manekin dulu, manekin. Kalau dia pindah dia gerak juga manekinnya. Iya. Ampun deh, kaget sendiri saya.
Right.
The head of a dressing mannequin that Rosanna has had for years moves on its own and seems to follow her with its eyes as she moves around the room. Rosanna feels that the apartment is no longer safe for her children and decides to stay in the home all alone. Eventually, she becomes so scared that she starts to only sleep in the apartment's living room. But then, late one night, Rosanna hears her cat Loli angrily snarling at something in the hallway just outside the living room door. What happens next is downright chilling.
Itu yang
Loli.
kacanya warna ini. Oh. The hell? What the hell? What?
Laisse-moi. Loli. Mélodie.
Loli?
After this very disturbing incident, Rosanna says that she became seriously ill and spent the rest of the night throwing up. She says she is absolutely convinced that the old apartment she bought is haunted by a demon. For now, she stays at a hotel with her cat until she can hopefully afford to move somewhere else. She says she's currently seeking legal action
Kaget ya
against the
ampun.
people who
Astaga.
sold her
Kenapa sih
that
diulang? Biar
apartment.
apa gitu?
The thing in the basement. A news top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, we'll call her Jane, reached out to us about a very creepy experience she had in her family home in Norway. So while Jane is in the basement grabbing some tools for her brother, she hears something that puts her on edge. She hits record on her phone as she investigates, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Okej, så här ska jag hämta verktyg till bror min från det jag fixar på en bil. Så... Hva faen? Hallo? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Hva var det? Jeg sverker det er bare mannen der. I kjelleren. Så bare spiller. Som er jævlig creepy. Hallo? Det er ingen der. It's not people in here. Fuck. Det er ikke folk. Hallo? Ok. Ja. Hva faen? Det er faktisk ikke artig.
Kayak suara kambing gak sih?
Liksom... Ok, jeg må ta hvert ham.
Oh.
Jane hears several weird screeches coming from somewhere near her in the basement.
weird
And then
noises.
as she leaves, the door seems to slam shut on its own. But did you see it? Jane looks into a mirror 2 times while walking through the basement. The first time, there's nothing out of the ordinary. But the second time, something seems to be standing in the doorway right behind her. To this day, Jane has no idea what happened, but says that the experience gave her the creeps. Now again, Jane says she has never posted this video anywhere online and wishes to remain anonymous. So I have to leave it up to you. Do you think Jane captured something paranormal? And if not, then just who or what is this? Up in Smoke. It's around 11:30 at night and Jocelyn is working in a smoke shop in central Alabama when she hears a noise coming from the back of the store.
Guys, I'm working by my f***ing self and I hear a noise in the back. What the f***, bro?
Apaan?
Something can be seen moving around in the storage area in the back.
Oh my god. Oh my
After
god.
posting the video online, shocked viewers asked Jocelyn to check the security footage of the camera in the back. Now, whatever this is, it doesn't show up on camera. But about 4 hours later, in the middle of the night, when the store is closed and empty, this happens.
Oh my god. Oh my god. 2
At
bantal.
around 4 in the morning, a ladder falls over by itself and a pillow seems to appear out of nowhere and just drops down the stairs. Now, Jocelyn says that she was so shaken up that she has no intentions of ever returning to work at the store and might actually just quit her job. But is this real paranormal activity caught on camera? Or Is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Makanya random banget
You
bantal ya.
decide.
Tiba-tiba bantal
Close for
muncul.
comfort. Amateur paranormal investigators Jared, his brother David, and a friend get together one night to investigate Jared's own house in Blackpool, England. You see, Jared claims that he has experienced some creepy, unexplained events in the house. So Jared's brother David is holding an SLS camera with built-in night vision when he walks through the downstairs area to see if the camera maps out any strange figures. But then something happens that absolutely freaks out everyone.
Using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're stood behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them.
Exactly.
We want to see what we can map ourselves.
Ini aksen UK yang nggak tahu ngomong apa ini orang ini.
Have a look around the room, Dave. You never know. I mean, we caught some orbs in here last time I was up here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some ours now.
You never know.
We're back.
It's stuck on 2 of the K2 meter.
K2, what was that?
Yeah, we've got Jeb behind us doing the K2 and he's got a couple of lights on it, you know, so we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all we can do is just keep
Yeah,
going
so
past
look
and see.
Whoa!
Oh!
What the hell? Did I just see something or am I imagining that?
I don't know, let's go.
What the hell? I don't know. To me it looked like a face, Dave.
I thought I saw something.
That was really quick,
That was-
really spooky.
As David pans around the living room, he captures what appears to be a bizarre pale face peeking out from behind the door to the hallway.
Oh my god.
Going past and see.
Ini jelas banget ya ampun.
The group looks through the house and even attempts to debunk what they just saw, but they can find no explanation as to what this is. Antoine's restaurant. Isabel Riley recently told a very creepy story online and followed it up with one of the
Nggak
creepiest
kuat.
pictures you'll ever
Ya
see.
apa kan saya temenin.
Tell you guys about the most insane evidence that I have ever seen of a ghost existing. Backstory: I was at a company get together with my CEOs, my coworkers, and one of the owners of the company. We've all looked at us and was like, hey, do you guys want to see a ghost picture? Immediately, yes. He begins to tell us that he was in New Orleans at a restaurant called Antoine's. New Orleans, first of all, super haunted city. If you know, you know. And Antoine's is one of the oldest restaurants in the city, one of the oldest restaurants, I believe, in America. It has a lot of history. It used to be a jail. It is a really well-established place, has been around forever. So he's dining at this restaurant and he is offered a tour of the wine cellar. The wine cellar is huge, has thousands of bottles of wine, probably worth millions of dollars. So he's taking a tour of the wine cellar, he's taking pictures. There's this guy in the wine cellar on a laptop who is apparently at auction buying more rare wine for the collection. My CEO takes pictures of this guy on his laptop, doesn't think anything of it, he doesn't see anything, leaves the restaurant, calls it a day. The next morning, he's looking through the photos and notices something. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took. So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress.
What?
And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the
Gelap bikin
restaurant.
mantep dah, mantep
Antoine
banget.
Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840.
Pakai selimut jangan lupa ya.
Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant. So could this be Julie's spirit still looking over the restaurant from beyond the grave? Well, let me know what you think.
I don't know, bro. Just
We need
next.
scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Bye, Felicia. One night, Felicia Hall is out on her back deck playing with her dog when things get weird.
Dog gua apa tuh? Oh wait, I think I was. Yeah, of course.
Out of nowhere, Felicia hears something that sounds like someone whispering right in her ear. Something that says, "Get out." As you can tell in the video, Felicia is absolutely terrified and screams and hurries back inside, leaving her dog to wonder, what just happened? So did Felicia get an angry supernatural warning? You decide. Revenants and renovations. A man who works as a nurse at the IMSS hospital in Manzanillo, Mexico was taking a tour of the recently renovated Clinic Number 10. Now, the old hospital was built in 1932 and has seen its share of death and suffering for over 90 years. So the nurse is filming with his phone as he walks through the renovated clinic. Later, when he reviews footage of the old hospital,
what the hell?
he spots
Saya
something
lihat lagi.
that sends a chill down his spine.
Aduh, saya lihat lagi.
Something resembling a small pale face can be seen peeking around the corner in Clinic Number 10. The man is shocked. He says that he never noticed this strange face while filming. The man's aunt posted his video to the internet, and many viewers believe that he might have captured the spirit.
Nah, aku lebih penasaran merek CCTV-nya apa, sensi banget sama suara. Ya, gimana ya?
Of a patient who passed away at the old hospital.
Keren banget sih itu. Range suaranya, wow.
This next creepy story has been going viral and actually made international news. So, TikTok user Katie Santry from Columbus, Ohio woke up one morning to find that things in her home office seem to have been mysteriously moved around.
I think my house is haunted and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm literally shaking. This is my sunroom. This is where I work. I sit here every day. There's a playroom here, doors here. This is the space. I worked in here last night until about 6:30. Everything was fine. Shut my laptop. We close these doors. The dogs don't come in here at night. No one is in this room. I'm down this morning to work. The screen shattered. This stuff down here. This hanging off. Here's the next bit of important information. So we're building a fence. And back here, we dug a hole. There is a rolled up carpet buried underground that we came across as we were digging this hole. Rolled up carpet. Who the and why the is there a rolled up carpet underground?
Katie shares her strange story online, and viewers suggest that there just might be something more buried in the yard. Inside that rug.
How deep is that? Like at least 2 feet?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, right now.
At the intense urging of thousands of video commenters, Katie decides to call the police to check out the rug, just in case.
Oh, there. Yeah, I see that. It's like a tassel of it. It's like the end of the. Jeez, I don't even know. Carpets. Wow.
I was just say it's not, 6 feet long.
Oh yeah, no, there's just something like weird.
Now, Katie says that she thinks the rug is a bit strange, but she doesn't really think it's anything suspicious. That is until Columbus detectives arrive at her house with cadaver-sniffing dogs.
Oh my god.
2 cadaver dogs both signal and sit on the area where the rug was found, indicating that the dogs believe that there is a body there. And this is when Katie's casual story about a paranormal haunting and a buried rug starts to get a bit out of control. In fact, Katie's story becomes international news.
Yes.
In a series of videos garnering millions of views, Katie Santry shared she may have discovered a body buried in a rug in her yard.
The entire thing blew up on TikTok this week.
The investigation stemming from social media. Police in Columbus saw a woman's TikTok showing she and her husband found this rug buried in her yard. She reached out to police. Well, police showed up with cadaver dogs.
Even after the first dog sat, I really didn't think the second dog was going to do it too. I thought maybe it was just an accident. And when the second dog did it too, I freaked out.
I think it is absolutely crazy for something to happen like in our area like this.
Understandably, Katie is completely overwhelmed as a homicide team arrives at her property to dig.
This is crazy. Okay.
It might not mean anything yet.
Okay.
Wait and see what the interpretation of the results are.
Okay.
Oh my f***ing god. So homicide is here and missing persons, and now CSI is bringing the shovels out. And I can see news cameras set up over there.
Oh my god.
Okay, they're digging. They've been digging. And there's 6 of them. Some of them are in the hole.
Katie's viewers watch and wait for hours as the homicide team carefully digs out and examines pieces of the stained carpet.
You guys, they have recovered the hole, and this has been the most absurd, insane experience of my life. What did they find? No, they didn't find a body. They found a mother effing rug with some rubber. The question remains of why did the dogs hit? I don't know. Both dogs, not just 1, 2. I don't know. The other question remains is who broke my laptop?
So, Katie is happy with the news that the Columbus homicide team has not found anything suspicious buried with the rug. But viewers that followed Katie's story and even some news reporters are just not completely convinced.
Okay, so the update is they took the rug.
Okay.
Police did. They did not find a body yet.
Yeah, what do you mean yet?
Because the dogs marked on the rug, so there has to have been a body at some point.
I don't believe for a second they didn't find anything in that rug. Not for a single second. I think she was posting too much about it, so they decided not to tell her what they found. Or, because they took it away for forensics, it was a mirror on the rug, no body. I don't believe for a second there was nothing on that rug.
So even though police say the rug was fine, there's still some skepticism and some outright conspiracy theories about that rug.
Ini tuh benda ritual nggak sih? Kayaknya sih benda ritual ya. Kayaknya benda ritual. Kayak, I mean gini loh. Itu kan dogo yang buat nyari itu ya, apa, tubuh ya. Maksudnya kalau nggak ada badan di situ, nggak ada orang, kok malah ditandain gitu? Yang menjadi pertanyaan itu gitu. Ya, hello YouTube Benten. Oh, bisa juga disembunyiin. Bisa jadi. Hello Salo, kerasa tumben banget telat habis keluar kan?
But what do you think? Alone? Matty Magarachi says that his house in Monroe Township, New Jersey is very haunted. In fact, Matty has been posting about the strange activity in his home for over 4 years. One night, Matty is home alone with his dogs when strange things start to happen.
What's going on?
Matty's parents are away on vacation, leaving him all alone in the house, and something else happens that makes his blood run cold.
is that? What the was that?
So these are just a couple of the many videos that Maddie has shared online over the last 4 years. So could it be that Maddie's house is actually haunted by something? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide.
Serem amat tuh apaan? Anyway. Nggak keluar, cuma enggak lihat jam. Iya, I see. It's okay. Lagi main Kingdom Come pasti ya. Kayaknya masih ada sisa bau yang liar. Ya, masalahnya itu. Atau dikubur lebih dalam gitu. Atau mungkin juga dipindahin setelah orang yang naruh barang itu tahu kalau ini jadi berita. Sorry, saya ini apa, ambil makan ya. Ada game lain sekarang. Iya. Oke, I see. Padahal pengen lihat penemuan nggak boleh dong. Itu udah tidak bisa itu kalau misalkan di YouTube itu. Tapi jujur aja saya ngumpulin kayak ginian tuh nggak saya cek lagi FBI member sama biar arwahnya tenang. Ini FBI member manggilnya apa kira-kira nih? Masa FBI, FBI? Yang penasaran bukan kamu doang, Kioni. Semua orang yang lihat TikTok dia juga penasaran gitu. Atau kamu gak sendirian penasaran ya? Kalau saya malah bersyukur karena gak ditemuin apa-apa gitu. Jadi haha, nothing's happened. Hahaha. Such a lie. Apa jangan-jangan aku apa, hah? Alright, daripada banyak yapping, kita lanjut, okay?
Some say that children have the uncanny ability to connect to the spirit world, and in some cases even see or communicate with the other side. In this next video, a father is home alone with his son when the toddler seems to spot something truly bizarre.
Mama. Mama, your mama isn't there. There's no one there.
Mama.
Are you seeing ghosts?
Yes.
In another creepy video posted by Kurt Harris, his family is visiting his grandmother in Chicago when his little cousin Dazia says something that is downright chilling.
That's the man come to see me now.
Who come to see you at night?
The man.
What man? What man? Up here?
He
did.
Little Dazia claims that the relative in an older photo on the wall visits her at night. Now, the only problem with that is, well, he did.
Up here?
He did. In fact, the man in the photo passed away in 2005, over 14 years before little Dazia was even born. She has never even met the man. Or did she actually meet his ghost? You decide.
Up here?
He did. The Crescent Hotel. Built over 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas has become infamous for its dark history full of death and tragedy, leaving the hotel with the ominous name, quote, the most haunted hotel in America. The hotel was once a treatment center run by a man named Norman Baker. Baker claimed that he had, quote, the miracle cure for cancer. Of course, these claims were completely false, and hundreds of people lost their lives within the walls of this building, hopelessly waiting on a cure that would just never come. Some of the patients' remains were said to be scattered on the property. Now, with a history like that, it's no wonder that today many of the hotel guests claim to have had terrifying paranormal encounters. And some of these experiences were even caught on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she accidentally captured something truly creepy.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Did you see it? When slowed down, it becomes clear that something moves in front of Jennifer's camera, something that resembles a small child. Even creepier, Fox Nation reporter Abby Hornacek also stayed at the hotel and left with painful scratches on her back. But that's not all. A woman named Angelina and her daughter were staying in room 212 at the Crescent Hotel. It is said that on this side of the building, the spirit of a mysterious lady in white is often seen on the balconies. In fact, it's claimed that sometimes this ghost is actually seen falling from the balconies into the garden below. So, it's 6 in the morning and Angelina is outside her room enjoying her coffee. And then, this happens.
Suaranya muffled nggak sih?
Angelina is shocked and also a bit excited when she hears the voice of a woman singing from the balcony right next to her, because there's no one over there. Angelina says that she was a bit creeped out by the experience, but she is also grateful to have captured what she believes is the voice of a spirit. Knock, knock. Late one night, a group of friends decide to film themselves taking a spooky dare at a local school that is said to be haunted. The story goes that if you go around to the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
Go! Just knock on it, knock. No, go. Knock harder. Let him know. Let him.
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let him.
Now, unfortunately, the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now, whatever happened next remains a mystery. We need scary videos, so if you've seen one or even filmed one yourself, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Oh my god, itu bikin saya
School's out.
buka mulut.
14 years ago, Mark Doty visited a private school in Seattle to use the school's recording studio to lay down a new track. Mark sets up his camera in the school hallway and is about to record a vlog for social media. But for some reason, he just isn't feeling well and is having trouble keeping focused. Eventually, he just gives up. Much later, Mark is going back through the footage that he recorded at the school. What he sees chills him to his core. This is the video.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna
I'm not doing this right. Okay. I can't even see myself. I don't know if this is, okay, never mind.
Did you see it? Huh? The eerie translucent figure of a woman dressed in a long white gown can just barely be seen walking down the staircase. But as the figure suddenly turns the corner, it becomes very visible. But then, it disappears out of sight. Mark is completely unaware of what's happening right behind him, but for some reason he feels confused and unfocused. Now it's worth mentioning that Mark has dedicated his social media and YouTube channel exclusively to his music. This 14-year-old footage is the only video on his channel that has anything to do with the paranormal. The unwelcome guest. Workers at a mid-sized hotel in Los Angeles, California have noticed strange things happening on the hotel's second floor. These odd incidents usually seem to occur late at night.
Alright, so we're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. Okay, keys. I think it's 226, that's right. Alright. There's the phone. No one's calling, no one's here. Everything's chilling.
A worker at the hotel says they've been getting frequent unexplained phone calls from an empty room on the second floor. He goes to check, but he finds no explanation for the bizarre calls. There's no one staying in that room. But did you hear it? After I carefully analyzed this video, I noticed something odd that neither the uploader or his viewers seem to catch. Now I've isolated and enhanced the audio to make it easier to hear, but listen closely.
Yeah, 226, that's right. Yeah, 226. Yeah, 226.
Without knowing, the hotel worker seems to have caught a creepy EVP of a voice whispering, "Why?" as he walks down the second floor hall. But that's not all that the late night hotel staff has captured on video. During a slow night of work at the hotel, a girl named Brooke and her coworker decide to pass the time with a fun little race challenge. They put their phone in the hotel's elevator on the third floor and attempt to race the elevator down to the lobby to pick it up. But then, things just get weird.
Go.
Suara apaan? Ya kaget, ampun dah.
The elevator hangs on the allegedly haunted second floor as the doors continuously open and close for no
Kaget sama
reason.
orang manusianya.
And
Sumpah,
strangely
ngeselin
enough, another unexplained voice seems to quietly say, "Hello?" Cut to another night at the hotel. Brooke decides to record as she and her coworker are busy arranging furniture in one of the vacant second floor rooms. The video was meant to be a random vlog showing what they do on an average night at work. But when she looks back at her footage, she finds something
Kasian anak gue liftnya gak turun-turun.
that is pure nightmare fuel.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs? I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also, no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible. Can you hold it? I'm gonna clean it real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, So my sister, she
Oh.
graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend.
Oh.
What do you want to talk about? Where the mirror should go? Yeah, actually, let's do our job. Okay. All right. Chat, should the mirror go
Here.
in this corner?
The right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner?
Did you see it? For a brief moment, a dark shape can be seen standing in the opposite corner of the room, eerily watching the two young women as they work. But when they pan the camera back over to the corner where the dark figure was standing, there's nothing there.
Oh.
So, is this LA hotel haunted? Or is it all just a very
Itu dia pakai
elaborate
belt
hoax?
Kamen Rider apa gimana deh?
You decide. A cry for help. Late one afternoon, two teenage girls are hanging out in the woods near their home. They're taking pictures of a red rose in the forest
We are in the
for an
same
art
boat,
project
Susan.
for school.
I hate
They begin to
mirror
hear
too.
something very strange coming from the woods nearby. They start to get a little freaked out, and one of the girls takes out her phone and captures this disturbing video.
What if I screamed to scare the demons? They would mimic your scream. Oh. That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons.
Kayaknya aku harus Otsu duluan, tubuh udah capek banget. Otsu everyone. Otsu, iya keras istirahat aja. It's okay. Malam minggu istirahat aja. It's alright. Otsu keras.
That in the forest we're in? Yeah. Sounds like fun. The more you listen, the less scary it sounds. The more I listen, the more scary it sounds. I just sound like those now. Oh, you gotta get Yeah.
Kalian mau tahu apa yang saya pikirin sekarang tentang video ini? Kalau misalkan Susan pasti bakal jawab, gimana kalau misalkan itu orang beneran yang lagi nangis? Gimana kalau misalkan itu Skinwalker yang lagi lagi teriak? Wendigo nggak apa-apa deh, Skinwalker. Gimana kalau Skinwalker? It's more scary. Pastinya.
I think I know what it is. I think it's a hyena.
Skinwalker tuh suaranya ada, tapi unsettling tuh nggak suaranya.
So hyena sound like? No.
The two girls hear bizarre screaming coming from somewhere nearby in the woods. But the two teenagers, apparently fearing demons and hyenas, are pretty freaked out and decide to just hurry home. One of the girls tells her mother what happened, and her mom makes the very wise decision to immediately call the police. The local authorities arrive and search the area, and in a tragic turn of events, they find a woman in the woods desperately screaming for help. The woman's husband had suddenly lost consciousness and quickly passed away out in the middle of the forest. The woman cried and cried for help, but it was hours before anyone came. Now, unfortunately, nothing could be done for the man, even if the call had been...
apa yang sesando kayak beneran. Ya, tapi kayak saya tuh pernah lihat video yang ini loh, kayak dia tuh ada orang nih di rumah bangun tidur malam-malam, terus ngeliat ngeliat dogonya bangun gitu. Terus dogonya kok bangun, maksudnya jam segini tuh dia tidur gitu kan. Terus kayak diginin, saya lupa namanya siapa gitu, kayak a dog sit, terus dia kayak duduk, turn around, terus dia turn around, terus habis itu dia bilang kayak hell nah. Anjing gua nggak ini, anjing saya nggak bisa dengerin perintah. Habis itu jadi cabut masuk kamar, dikunci kamarnya. Tahu kan? Like bro, it's recognized human voice like. And then saya pernah lihat juga yang lagi di farm, terus ada orang help, help, cuma orangnya diem. Tahu kan ya?
Made earlier. But this very sad story is a good reminder that scary sounds aren't always something scary. Calling the authorities just might save a life. Secret shopper. One night at around 10 p.m. at a discount store in California, Rodney, the store manager, is busy processing some inventory in the stock room. Rodney is completely alone when something happens that sends chills down his spine.
I want you guys to focus on this area right here, okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit. All right, watch. Look, boom, you see that?
Suddenly, for no reason, a box falls from the highest shelf in the storeroom with a loud bang, freaking Rodney out. But as he reviews the store security camera footage to show what happened, he suddenly hears a strange sound coming from somewhere inside the store. He goes to investigate, and this is when things get really creepy.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. See that? Come out.
Ada yang udah dimatiin kali, kayak storage room gitu loh. Iya, shift malam kayak. Kan tadi dia bilang ini kan apa? Bentar. Kan tadi dia bilang ngecekin stok kan. Ngecekin stok gak mungkin pas siang dong. Pasti pas udah closing. Kenapa sih pas ada mannequin gitu langsung doeng gitu?
You don't scare me. Come on up.
Gede juga ya.
He's trying to mess with me.
Apa?
Oh shit.
Rodney searches the store to find the source of the strange sound, when suddenly he feels a weird tug on his hair, almost as if something is touching him. He goes to check the store security camera, and his blood runs cold.
Look, there I am, right there. Look, you see that? You see that?
Oh.
Nah.
Rambutnya ditarik.
No.
It looks like something pulled Rodney's hair. Now, Rodney posted his video to show what happened to him, but has chosen to keep his identity and the location of the store a secret.
I didn't want to be labeled this store as the haunted store. So, I got you my store, some crazy things happened, and took some video, and that's about it.
So, is this a real paranormal encounter or not? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Emergency.
Semangat.
In this next creepy video, 3 medical students are working the night shift, and it's a bit of a slow night on the job. So, to pass the time, they decide to set out to explore an abandoned and allegedly haunted section of the hospital, the old out-of-service hospital emergency room.
Ngapain?
You guys.
Coba kayak gitu.
Haunted ER. We're gonna go. Haunted ER. Haunted ER.
Throughout the hospital's many years in operations, countless patients died in this section of the hospital.
Sudah.
The most recent tragic death being that of a young child. It is said that the ghosts of patients who passed away still haunt the old ER. So, the 3 med students make it down to the abandoned old emergency room. And yes, things are about to take a terrifying turn.
They really good too. Oh my god, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. We got a chance for the haunted. Yeah.
Oh god.
Feels like...
I'm not excited about this. I didn't even get to finish eating my sandwich.
It feels like we're getting on a... You nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because it's haunted.
Are you nervous?
Yes. Is there anything in there? What?
Chloe, just moved yourself. What?
Oh, it's a doll. Yeah, it's just a little doll. It was training.
Oh, it's a train doll.
Put it here.
It's still weird though.
Nah, look at her.
Hah? Apaan dah? Kenapa ada begituan di situ? Oh, boneka.
Oh, the lights are on. Go in. Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on.
Itu kenapa ada boneka Spider di situ dah?
Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys gonna come in with me?
Yeah, of course you're gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, it feels weird. Is that you?
Yeah.
This room feels weird.
Oh.
I don't like this. Ooh. Oh! The curtain moved.
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
No,
It moved.
it
It moved. Yes, it did.
Why would a
It did.
curtain move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh!
A curtain moves on its own, and a cane falls to the floor almost as if it was pushed. The 3 medical students are completely freaked out and just run right out of there. So, are the stories true? And is the old emergency room haunted by the spirits of former patients? Let me know what you think. Cynical. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer and YouTube gamer who goes by the name Professor Cynical reached out to us about some scary, unexplainable events that have been happening at his home in England.
And that kind of stuff happens all the time now. And the hell?
Even though Professor Cynical is,
Diam kamu
cynical and a skeptic, he says that ever since his family moved into their home 4 years ago, things have happened that he simply can't explain. Late one night, after being awakened by strange noises, Cynical gets up and starts recording. What happens next is downright creepy.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain.
Jika...
Nah, mate. Nah.
What happened?
Nah. Nope. I am moving out.
Cynical is shocked when he sees the door to the kitchen move all by itself. But it gets even creepier.
Can you make something move? Again? Can you make anything move?
Cynical has the scare of a lifetime when suddenly a chair
No.
forcefully slides towards him from all the way
Nuh-uh.
across the room.
Nuh-uh.
Professor Cynical says that he now believes his house might just be very haunted, and he thinks that he and his family should maybe just move out. Graveyard shift. Japri is working a late-night shift on ambulance duty as an emergency medical technician. As he's driving the ambulance back to base, something happens that he simply can't explain. Something absolutely terrifying.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So
I think
so as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
Send somebody as soon as you can.
fuck, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible. Hey, thank you.
I'm not trying to go back near this truck.
Okay. Ya tadi kayak ketakutan dia.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just flew open. Like, can y'all?
Whoa!
Nah, what the?
What was that?
Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. That, nah.
As Japri is reaching in to turn off the engine, just off camera, the back door of the ambulance flies open on its own. Japri's shocked and jumps back out, leaving his phone behind. Now he eventually returns and grabs his phone. But then Japri and his EMT partner see a strange, unexplained shadow darting back and forth inside the ambulance. Japri says he was so shaken up by this encounter that he called his employer to come pick up the ambulance. He says he just took an Uber home.
Ya, saya juga kalau jadi petugasnya pasti hybrid sih. Kayak bro yang bener aja. Kayak gituan lewat di dalam itu gini loh. Mobil ambulan tuh kecil. Terus ada sesuatu yang lewat secepat itu gitu. Mana bisa gitu, mana bisa kayak gitu, nggak bisa. Alright, saya mau ke kamar mandi dulu, oke? Tunggu sebentar, oke? Alright, saya kembali. Welcome back ya. Selamat malam semuanya. Jadi gimana? Sudah 3 video kita setel ya. Apakah mau nonton lagi? Gas, oke. Jujur seram banget ya. Kenapa coba kayak gitu? Tadi itu saya all over the place. Lanjut ya guys ya. Serem sih, makanya serem kan ya. Saya juga berpikir sedemikian itu. Saya juga berpikir demikian. Memang seram. Ya sudah. Tapi yang tadi serem tuh pas bagian mana ya? Pas bagian yang ada orang apa gitu, saya lupa. Terus dia kayak apa ya? Kayak stream saya disconnected sebentar, terus berhasil connect lagi sih. Cuma tetap aja gitu kayak loh kok mati gitu. Kayak gitu. Maaf ini nggak bisa nemenin sampai akhir, saya udah disuruh bobo. Ya udah. Oh ya Sumi nih. Oh ya Otsu nih, selamat bobo Kak nih, mimpi indah ya buat Kyoni ya. Mari kita lanjutkan video terakhir ya. Karena videonya pada 20 menitan ke atas semua, jadi ya. Let's go ya. 1 2 3.
The newest addition to my collection. Just bought it from the antique store.
Doll collector Linda Deary from Murfreesboro, Tennessee was browsing Facebook Marketplace one day when she saw an ad placed by a woman who was giving away 4 antique dolls for free. Linda drove to the woman's house and picked up the dolls. When she got back home, she posed the dolls on her bed and began taking pictures. But then, something very odd happened. The dolls seemed to move right before her eyes. Linda grabbed her phone and started filming.
Ada cak yang
Soon after this, Linda and her partner began to experience strange and unexplained activity. Personal items around their house would go.
Saya tuh dari dulu sampai sekarang tuh masih nggak habis pikir orang-orang tuh ngoleksi porcelain doll kayak gitu tuh mengerikan. Why? Mereka nggak ada yang tahu kalau salah satu dari itu bisa menjadi barang yang terkutuk. Ya ampun.
Missing, and objects seem to move on their own or get knocked off shelves. One day, Linda gets a bad haircut from a local hairdresser, so she decides to make a video showing off her terrible new hairdo. But what happens next is truly bizarre.
Hi. A lot of people wanted to see what my hair looks like. So I wanted to see the sides.
Buset,
My bangs, I've had to like fix my bangs myself. But this is what it looks like if I don't straighten pieces of it and like It's just a whole mess.
Iya, jatuh HP.
That scared me. Okay. God, what the was that? Did you see that? Like, it ran. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
At first, Linda believes that all the frightening activity in her house is likely caused by the playful ghost of a little girl who might be attached to her new dolls. She even finds the whole idea kind of funny and jokes about it online. One day, Linda sets up a silly video for her social media where she puts a Chucky doll inside a cupboard, waiting for it to fall out. But this is when things start to take a terrifying turn.
Because it's about to be a mess. Let's see. Ah! It was Chucky.
Wait, did that just move?
What the Okay, I didn't plan this one. Chucky was just supposed to pop out, but his hair is moving. Holy shit. What the hell? Okay, I really do.
Wah!
Oh, God. Oh my God. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, joke's over. Joke's over.
The video goes very wrong as the doll's hair begins to move for no reason. And then Chucky's head seems to suddenly spin around all on its own. And things just get even weirder from here. One night, Linda and her partner are asleep in bed when they are woken up by the sound of loud banging from their front room. The bangs are so loud and intense that the couple believes that someone is trying to break into their house. They immediately call the police. So, officers arrive on scene and review footage recorded by the couple's front door Ring camera.
This is our house.
Let's look at it before bed. Yeah, dude. Something's in her f***ing window right now, bro.
Stop being hyper, please. It's scaring me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Something's in her f***ing window.
Yeah.
As the motion-triggered video starts, it looks like someone or something has pulled the couple's front curtain open. But even creepier, whoever this person is, they appear to be inside the house. Then whoever it is seems to slam the curtain closed again with a bang. Linda swears that she and her partner stayed inside the bedroom and didn't move until police arrived. The officers checked the house inside and out, but there was no one else there. So now, Linda has had enough of the creepy dolls. Recently, she attempted to get rid of the dolls at a yard sale. But in a darkly funny twist, Linda says that someone actually stole 3 of the 4 dolls from her yard sale.
To the thief that stole these dolls out of the yard sale at 3 o'clock this morning, you're going to regret it. They're haunted. Had you waited till sunlight, you would have seen the sign that was under them that said, "Haunted dolls. If you have children, please don't buy."
So, good luck to whoever took those dolls, because it seems like they're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Hello, doggy. Reddit user Love is Evil from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is driving to work at around 6 in the morning. He receives a text message.
Itu kebayang gak sih kayak orang yang nyuri bonekanya gitu kayak hehehe dapat boneka gratis sih, terus dia kayak what terus bonekanya gerak sendiri gitu. I mean that's what he wants or they want. Yeah. That might be fun. Apa ya kalau jadi film, sumpah.
Message from his frantic wife, who asks him to check their surveillance camera footage on his phone. When he watches,
yes, Karaman served them right. Like, they stole the doll, but unfortunately, the doll was haunted. So yeah.
Is the video back? It chills him to his core.
Huh?
An unexplained spooky little voice can be heard whispering, "Hello," and the family dog just goes nuts. The Reddit user says that other than his wife and dog, no one else was home at the time of the recording. He says that they have never experienced anything like this, and they don't know what to make of the creepy little voice. So did the couple's dog get scared by a paranormal entity? Or just what is that creepy little voice? Old school. Cathedral High School in Los Angeles, California was built over what was once a cemetery. The school even honors its dark history by featuring real pieces of old recovered headstones on its walls inside the school. So, late one Friday night, a janitor is working the night shift at Cathedral High School when something happens that makes his blood run cold.
Alright, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. I'm here at work. I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on the cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just see? That right there. Just
kalau belok serem sih.
Okay.
Kalau belok serem, kalau belok sumpah. Sumpah demi apa kalau belok ya. Ya.
See.
Oh my god. No.
It just follows me no matter what.
Nah, bro, go home. Get away from that.
No, I can't.
The janitor is completely alone when a red balloon inside one of the classrooms seems to start moving on its own and follows him out into the hallway. Suddenly, he spots a dark shadow quickly darting past a window on the other end of the school. Now, previous janitors at the school claim to have witnessed multiple incidents of paranormal activity. So when the custodian captures this spooky evidence, he shows it to the building's security guard.
It's a... You see how
it's falling out the classroom too?
Look at the back though. Look at the class with the light.
What the
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You saw that, right?
Nah, bro. Nah, man. How long you been working security here, man? How long you been working security?
I've been here a few months, but bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
As you can see, even the security guard
Pennywise itu menargetkan anak kecil. Ini bapak-bapak masalahnya.
is a bit freaked. So did the janitor have an encounter with the spirits who are buried in the ground below the school? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watcher at the window. A man is up late one night when he hears strange sounds coming from his home office. He grabs his phone, and what he records is truly shocking.
What the? Huh?
Now, the guy was freaked out as whatever is outside the window seems to disappear when the lights are turned on. But look closer. Just outside the window, we can see that there is still a strange pair of glowing eyes staring back at the man inside.
Oh, itu gak
Now,
sih apa? Burung hantu. I mean, lihat dari bentuknya dia bulat gitu kan. Dan burung hantu matanya nyala.
Viewer said that this video could easily be explained as a person or an animal standing just outside the window. So, to prove them wrong, the man films the office window again.
Wah, ketutup, gak bisa ketutup.
Turns out the office is actually 2 stories up, with no way for anything to climb up or sit outside the window. So who or what is this? You decide. The crossing. Somewhere in the Middle East, a guy is riding his motorcycle down a lonely mountain road in the middle of nowhere. He encounters something that he just can't explain. Some small thing seems to walk across the road right in front of him. Now, that's not so weird, but whatever this is, it seems to be walking on 2 legs, and then it seems to raise itself up and jumps right over the roadside guardrail. The motorcycle rider is shocked. He rechecks his video footage when he gets home, but he has no idea what he encountered on that isolated mountain road. Disturbing results. YouTuber Tyler Blanchard is very much a skeptic when it comes to ghosts and the paranormal. Tyler believes that the reason ghost hunters usually find so-called paranormal evidence at haunted places is simply coincidence, coupled with the fact that they expect to experience paranormal activity.
Are ghosts real or just scared people imagining things?
So, Tyler cooks up a very interesting experiment. He invites his friends to go on a ghost hunt. However, he splits them into 2 groups. One group, including Tyler, goes to a house that many paranormal investigators claim to be extremely haunted, the Brackenford Manor in Lake Arrowhead, California. But the second group, they are just sent to a randomly chosen Airbnb.
This house has never had a reported death in it. No guests have ever recorded any paranormal activity. It's just a normal house.
Now, this house is not haunted in any way. However, the second group is told a fake ghost story about how this typical random Airbnb house is extremely haunted and was the site of some grisly and terrible events, none of which is true.
So in the 70s, there was a family that lived in this house. A burglar basically broke in and the family, and it's rumored that they still are here.
Oh man, not this ghost stuff, man.
So, the experiment begins and the ghost hunt starts at the real haunted house, the Brackenfern Manor. Now, Tyler isn't expecting anything to happen or to find any kind of paranormal activity. So when he and his group start investigating, they're mostly cracking jokes and playing pranks.
He's asleep. Tyler, I know you guys are hiding somewhere. He's talking to himself to try to keep himself from getting really scared. Funny prank. Let's end it now, am I right? Please. I heard a noise over here.
Ya ampun sampai ngecas.
Boy, for the love of God. I'm not alive. For a good bit I was scared.
But things are about to get a bit more serious and a bit spookier. The guys head to the house's cellar and use a twist flashlight and an ultrasound motion sensor music box that plays a tune whenever it detects movement.
Now it's calibrated. Everything that happens from this point is something going in front of it.
If you're here, can you make the music box start? Okay, that's fine. Ring the music box if it's okay if we can sit down.
Thank you. Let's sit down right here. Let's go.
That is phenomenal.
Honestly, this seemed so unexplainable, but not as unexplainable as the not haunted house.
Is anybody here with us?
All right, literally nothing was happening there. This is weird. If you are here, would you mind turning on one of the flashlights? Or the motion sensor, whichever you prefer. You prefer the motion sensor? Oh, both, I guess.
Candlelight, that's crazy.
Yeah, that just doesn't happen unless there's something in front of you. Wow. And even after repositioning, it still went off. Well, thank you very much for having us. We're gonna go upstairs to this beautiful home. Please stay here. It's been awesome hanging out with you. But we're gonna pack up our things and go. Thank you for this experience. I wonder if the equipment is also going on off at the other house, or if it's just going off here. Because if it's just going off here, that is pretty sus.
Real, right? Like, that's crazy. I mean, that box hasn't worked at all, ever. No. Until we get here.
We calibrated it 3 times and then it worked every time.
There's some presence moving in front of that machine.
Now, Tyler gave both groups the exact same type of flashlight and motion-activated music box, but only the ones at the haunted Brackenfern Manor are activating. The instruments at the haunted house actually seem to respond to their questions, while over at the Airbnb, the same instruments don't do anything. And the night just gets weirder.
I walk past this door right here, and there's something closed in there.
Which one? Let's put the box in there. This one.
What?
Oh. Wait, that could have been something, right? That could have been the air, the wind.
Calibrated. Oh. Okay.
Yep. Bingo, baby.
It's in the corner.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Alright, well, that's kind of all I needed.
A window in one of the rooms moves by itself, and the music box activates as if someone is moving by that window. So, in a final attempt to disprove the creepy results from the music box, they try one more test.
We're up doing some late night research.
Leave it silent for exactly 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Alright, done with the Morse. Thanks for the answer.
Holy shit. Oh, wow.
Why you got tears in your eyes? It's a big boy.
It's a beautiful moment, bro. I believe in ghosts. That is beautiful.
They test the music box, they recalibrate it over and over, and they even change its location. But it still activates again and again, almost as if something in the house is eager to communicate with them. What makes it even creepier is that the group in the fake haunted Airbnb gets no response all night, and they don't really experience anything unexplainable. So did Tyler's attempt to prove that ghosts don't exist actually prove that they do? Well, you decide. You can watch this full scary experiment over on the YouTube channel Tyler Blanchard. Fairy or flying nightmare? It's early in the morning, right before sunrise, when Lisa Nathan from Essex, England opens the back door to let out the family dog. But something happens that sends Lisa running right back inside.
Wah seram, aku takut. Iya boleh.
A weird pale something can be seen flying around Lisa before she freaks out and slaps it away. After reviewing the footage, Lisa believes she might have caught evidence of a fairy. Now, I'm certainly not saying that whatever this is a fairy, but it definitely looks very odd and no one seems to really know what this thing is. So if you have any idea on what this weird little flying thing is, let me know down in the comments.
Itu kayak ini gak sih, kayak apa? Kayak serangga yang ada sayapnya, cuma kayak ada yang nyangkut di badannya gitu loh.
And white. It's 3 o'clock at night when truck driver Kim McGill is headed down the interstate in Markham, Illinois, when something happens that is any driver's worst nightmare.
Itu hati-hati, gak boleh gitu Hey, hapus. Bahaya itu, bahaya. Bercandanya berbahaya ini.
A woman wearing a long white dress can be seen crossing the highway dangerously close to the cars and trucks zooming right by her, almost as if she just doesn't care.
I thought it was really, really weird. It creeped me out. I had goosebumps for like an hour straight on my arms. It was really creepy. It was scary.
Now, whatever this mysterious
boleh bercanda kayak gitu ya.
It has Ken.
Kamu yang bercanda, saya yang kena ntar.
And the next day, the story gets much, much darker. Because you see, the next night at the exact same spot, around the exact same time, a vehicle swerves and has a tragic accident on the interstate, ending 2 lives.
But again, we're still keeping a close eye on this crash on I-57. What's the latest?
Indeed, unfortunately, I have sad news to report about this crash here, Laura. Sorry to change gears on such a beautiful and pleasant morning here. It's anything but on the lanes down there. This terrible, violent crash happened before 2 a.m. this morning. State police now reporting 2 people have passed in this incident here on northbound I-57 near 147, just outside of Posen and Dixmoor.
The drivers and passengers in the crash claimed that they saw a mysterious woman in a white dress walking on the road. They say they swerved to miss her, and that caused the accident.
I had another driver reach out to me after I posted it on Facebook that he was going through there about 20 minutes before I did with another driver right behind him, and they seen the same thing as I did. Today, at the same time as we went through there was a car accident, multiple cars. 2 people ended up dying, 2 people went to the hospital. Well, the 2 people that went to the hospital gave a statement that they seen a white figure in the road, and that's why the one car swerved into the other car.
Weirdly, despite these eyewitness reports, cameras posted along the highway show no one walking in the road at that time. So did King capture an entity on his dash cam that caused a terrible car accident? You decide. Abandoned? Over 13 years ago, YouTube urban explorers Smash TV Canada set out one night to explore the abandoned old McCormick factory in London, Ontario, Canada. Now, the group is aware that the property is often inspected by security, so when they hear strange sounds from somewhere in the building, they immediately suspect that it could be security and they turn off their flashlights to avoid getting caught. But what happens next is downright
Holy moly, Susan.
Who's there? Hello? Hello? Watch the metal.
What the hell is that?
Anybody there?
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen walking into a room at the end of the hall, but the group doesn't see anything. After hearing bizarre noises throughout the building, the group eventually leaves to go home. They post their video to YouTube, and many of their viewers immediately point out the eerie figure hiding in the darkness. But Jason and Chris said that they have no idea who or what this could be, and they say that the room to the left that the person could be seen walking into was just a dead end. So, who or what is this?
Okay, selesai. That's the last video. Oh my god. Saya nggak ngira kalau misalkan ini apa bakal selesai. Ya serem banget ya. Semuanya serem, apalagi yang boneka. Holy moly, itu serem banget yang boneka, sumpah. Saya tuh masih nggak barusan yang saya bilang, nggak habis pikir sama orang-orang yang nyimpen atau beli porcelain doll gitu. I mean iya lucu gitu ya. Beberapa teman saya yang di luar negeri ada yang punya porcelain doll gitu. Tapi kayak apa ya? Itu bisa jadi slot buat ini buat spirits gitu, jadi kayak why are you doing that please gitu loh. Makanya kadang-kadang saya cuma punya ya figur gunpla dan yang lain-lain gitu, kayak yang harmless gitu. Dan ya gitu loh, I mean oh my god, siapa yang kepikiran gitu buat beli kayak gituan. Ya anyway anyhow, besok pastinya ada stream lagi ya. Jangan lupa ditonton, jangan lupa datang Susan dan FBI besok hari Minggu jam 8 malam seperti biasa sampai jam 10. Itu bakal jadi jadwal saya yang paling fix ya. Sudah pasti bakal jam 8 terus. Ya, BTW terima kasih. Ada FBI, ada Susan, ada Mikhaila Meka, ada Okami Shonen tadi. And then ada udah itu doang. Ada Krastera juga. Tapi udah usah duluan. By the way, makasih udah mau datang, makasih udah mau mampir. Jujur ini saya juga nggak tahu kenapa saya ngepick video yang serem-serem, karena saya nggak expect bakal serem itu. Yang kemarin itu mid gitu loh, maksudnya ada yang serem cuma mid gitu, maksudnya tidak terlalu serem tapi nggak serem sih, cuma ya udah gitu, like mid aja gitu. Oke, anyway kita selesaikan dulu streamnya. Makasih udah mau datang, makasih yang udah mau mampir juga. Cuma walaupun cuma ngecat satu doang, it's okay, nggak apa, makasih banyak buat mampir, itu sangat berarti buat saya. Terima kasih udah menonton. Selamat malam, selamat tidur yang mau tidur, selamat begadang yang mau begadang, selamat malam minggu. Otsu kasa. See you next stream. Dadah.